Hello there. So today I'm going to do a video on what to expect from them next. And this is a spread that I've been using for many years with very, very accurate results, and I usually like to read them every week when I am dating someone. And I'm gonna see how this reading does with you guys, and if it becomes popular, then I guess I'll do this exact reading every week. But first I want to try out and see how this goes. Okay, here we have 4 stacks, and I want you to pick which one resonates with you the most. Okay, so concentrate on your partner or the person that you're into and just pick a card. Okay, pick a stack. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the red stone stack first. Okay, this is a reading for the red stone stack people, and I'm going to do the fortress. Okay, I'm going to do this. First of all, I'm going to shuffle because I like to shuffle first, get that energy rolling. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put these cards over here so that you could see them, okay? Okay. Okay. So I want to say that this side is your side, and this side is their side, okay? Alright, so I want to talk about the foundation of what's going on currently, okay? And the foundation cards are these 2 cards, this one and this one, okay? Now, the foundation on your side, we have here the 10 of disc, okay? Now, the 10 of disc symbolize something pertaining to foundation, something that's important to you, okay? In this position, which is wealth, okay? It could be money. It could be something that you need in a relationship in order to feel safe, okay? And let me tell you something, money is the #1 issue of divorce, okay? That causes divorce in marriages, okay? When people are left without any, and this is what becomes a fight, okay? Now, remember, you might not be married to this person, you might not even be in a relationship with this person, but you're into this person, okay? Now, for people that are into this person and are concerned about this person, we have here the 10 of disc, meaning that you want something to materialize, you want a manifestation, okay? What's important to you at the moment is that person showing you physically, okay, that they want you, okay? So for you, it's important to see evidence, physical evidence, because 10 is the final manifestation of something, okay? We always start off with the Ace of Pentacles, which is the beginning of something material, but then we end up with the 10 of Pentacles, and that is the final manifestation. So you want to see something, you want proof about something, okay, with this person. This is a foundation currently. Now, this person, he or she, is looking towards the horizon. Their foundation is the future. They're worried about the future, okay? They're looking forward to something. Okay? Either it's a relationship with you, and if they're in a relationship with you, maybe they're looking forward to something else in their life, okay? Now, How do you feel about the situation? You have here the devil. Now, the devil is the resemblance of being bound to something and not being able to do something, like feeling helpless. Okay, could be materially helpless. Okay, maybe you're in a situation where you find yourself financially stuck and you are in a marriage with someone or in a relationship with someone, and perhaps you feel like you're not being helped or there's no reciprocation. Okay, or if you are single, this could mean that you feel like you are kind of stuck, like you can't really do nothing. You probably haven't heard from this person, or they're not really doing much to satisfy your thirst, okay, of that being fulfilled, okay, of that feeling of, yeah, they love me. Now, for them, the way they see themselves, you have here the Ace of Swords. So they feel themselves very clear, like they know where they're going, apparently. Like I said, they're looking towards the horizon and they are very clear. They have an idea of what they want in their life currently. They're not confused, okay? How you see them. You have here the Four of Disc. This is a situation of power, okay? Maybe you feel like they feel powerless. Now, the Four of Disc pertains to a situation where you feel like you're going to lose something. Okay, like you feel like, and this is how you see them, not how you see yourself, not how you're feeling, but how you see them. You feel like perhaps they feel like if they get with you, they might lose their freedom, or perhaps they feel like if you're married to this person, perhaps they feel like if they go towards your ideas of what you want to do, then they're going to lose something. You're going to lose the money. Okay, so you see them as a very wary energy. Okay, currently. Worry about something. Now, the way they see you as a very strong individual. It could be very dominant, like you're dominating the situation. Okay. As you can see here, you see that the lady is holding a lion, like she's the strong one here. She's the one with the authority. So they see you like you're the one that's, pulling all the cards. All right. Energy is evolving in your side. Now, energy is evolving in your side. You have here the Ace of Disc. Okay. Now, that pertains to a situation where you probably have an offering, like maybe you're thinking of offering this person something, okay? A proposition, okay? An idea, but more something of a physical, okay? Could be money, okay? So, this is something that's evolving, energy that's evolving in your side. Energy evolving in their side. They got here the Queen of Rods. Now, they might feel like the energy evolving in their side could be an energy of authority. Like, okay, I'm a go-getter, basically, because the Queen of Rods is a go-getter. She usually goes after what she wants. So for her, for them, they might be thinking about going after what they want, okay, which is what they were thinking initially here in the first card in the foundation about looking towards the horizon, okay? So if it's you they want, they're probably thinking about, going after you, all right? So that's their next move. That's what they're planning, okay? Actions that you'll be taking. Now you have here the Six of Swords, meaning that you're going to move on. You're going to find a solution to this problem. And you're going to fix it. You're going to make everything okay, all right? If you're single and you're thinking about and you're thinking about this one particular person, it could mean that you're going to find a solution to get that person to contact you, or you're probably going to just think of a way for them to just, But for their side, you have here the Nine of Disc, okay? And the Nine of Disc symbolizes growth, connections with other people, group activity. So perhaps they're thinking about getting with a group of people, or associating themselves with someone else, okay? And it has nothing to do with love, but associating in a group activity that maybe could link them to you if you're single, okay? Now, if it's a person that you're married to, it could mean that they want to get involved with a project or something to grow whatever it is that they want. And I think it has to do with money, honestly, because on your side, everything is Pentacles, okay? And we have here the Devil is a very materialistic card. And on their side, they have a lot of fire going on here. But it pertains to goals. But here we have a Pentacles. So I think it has to do with growth, okay? With money, with material, okay? And for those that are single, it could mean that you want this relationship to already materialize, all right? To already manifest. Now, as a result, we have here the Knight of Cups, okay? The Knight of Cups is a card of wishes and desires. This is the result of this reading, okay? And like I always say, the readings never have a conclusion because life just keeps going on. But this is what I could conclude within a week from now, okay? The energy is pretty rough at the moment. You know, you feel a little bit restrained, and they feel quite powerful. They feel like they have the authority here. But as a result, you're gonna come up with a solution, and they're gonna come up with a solution, and there's gonna be a desire going on, lust. Okay, it could be that you could be getting with this person, all right, if you're single. And if you're not single and if you're with this person, it could mean that there's going to be a lot of wishes involved in what you guys want for the future, okay, after you already settle these 2 points of views, all right. Now, I gotta say a note of caution here. The Knight of Cups generally doesn't point to love, but more of a lust. Okay, more of a lusting thing. So I just want you to keep that in mind. All right, now we have these 2 cards here that I wanted to point out to. This is how you see this situation, and this is how they see the situation. Okay. Now, how you see the situation, you got Judgment. Okay. And maybe you see things in a higher perspective. Maybe you see that what you and your partner want is completely different. And then maybe it's too much for them to bear of what you want. Okay. And perhaps you just see everything as it is. Okay. Before, you were having trouble seeing things and you were getting your own points of views mixed with their dreams. So what I see here is that you're going to see things as it is. And they, on the other hand, they're going to go after what they want continuously, because they have here the 2 of Wands, dominion. Okay, they're going to have dominion over what it is that they want. All right, so I think this is something that you need to take into consideration. Okay, what's on their side? What's their passion? Now, what I see in this reading is that you are more of the proposal. You're the one that's making more of an effort here, okay? And you're the one that wants to pretty much materialize things. You want solidity, okay? Maybe you're an earth sign, maybe you are a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, perhaps. I think more of a Taurus energy here. I read it here with this. But on their side, I see more of a fire energy, more of a Sagittarius energy, more of a Leo energy, more of an Aries energy. So it's more like a little bit of a reckless behavior here, you know, like with this card, looking forward to the horizon and going after what they want, feeling like you're the one that's trying to, you know, push things, but at the end, they're still going to get what they don't care. Forget it. For them, they're just going to go with what they want to get with the 2 of Wands. All right. So I think you guys are going to have a common ground. Okay, this is for couples. I think you guys are going to have a common ground. You're going to communicate what you want, but more of a lustful thing. Okay, maybe it's going to be like a sexy encounter, like, okay, you know, I'm going to call this person, or they're going to call me, and you guys going to have like a little, you know, sexy encounter, but maybe you might not even get towards what you guys want, you know. And then at the end, you're like, damn, I forgot to tell this person. But I kind of see how, you know, how everything is now, because this is all they wanted, you know, their dreams. And for them, they're just going to keep on going to what it is that they want to get. All right. So, I mean, you have to tailor this to your situation, to your specific situation, because everybody's situation is different. Okay. Like I said, a lot of people are already coupled and a lot of people are not coupled. Okay, and a lot of people, the other people doesn't even know they exist. Okay, but for those people that are single, what I see here is that you're going to find a solution to get with this person, but just make sure that if you do get with this person, have a little bit of mind control, okay? And don't just give in to the heat of the moment, to the lust. I want you to communicate. Okay? Communicate how you feel and what you want for the future, okay? Because now is the time, okay? And I see you have propositions here. Now is the time, and they see you as a very strong person. So I think that what you should do is you should really, stay focused. Don't give in to this lust, because you have a lot going on here in terms of wanting to form a foundation, okay, with all these disc cards of earth. You want to form that foundation. So now is the perfect time, okay? When you get with them and when they know that you like them, or if you're single and they know what you want, but just please don't come across overly confident, because you have here the strength card. Don't come across overly confident, but just be confident enough to stand your ground and say what it is that you want to say in order for things, to go. All right? So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you got the clarity that you needed. And if you guys want a personal reading, you could always contact me on the links below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'm going to give weekly readings. And if you like this video, please give it a like. Please hit the notification button to let you know when I have uploaded. And also share it to anybody that might benefit from a reading like this. Okay? Have a great day, guys, and I wish you the best of luck. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the next stack, and we're going to go on to the pink stack. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle a little bit. Okay. Now, this is their side. Okay. I'm going to put the card over here. This is your side. Okay. Actually, this is an extra card, I want you to know. And if it's an extra card, I'm going to always put it in the middle, okay? Wow. This is a very strong reading for the cards that I see here. All right. Okay. I see a lot of pentacles on your side. And more of a fire on their side. Okay. Now, I want to say here that the foundation in your side, which is this one, what's bothering you at the moment is that you're feeling doubtful about how things are moving on in this, okay? And if you're single, maybe you feel like you're doubtful of this person you just started seeing, okay? You got here the Seven of Swords, sorry. So you feel like it's too good to be true. You feel like maybe there's not enough energy, you don't have enough time for this, but you feel like it's not going to go anywhere, all right? And you're also feeling a change. You're seeing a change where this is going, and a change within you, okay? You've changed as a person. You got here the Two of Pentacles. So you kind of feel like you are kind of going in a different direction because you feel doubtful. Okay, that's what's bothering you. Okay, now you see this person like a very worried individual, or a person that has a person that has a lot of issues going on in their life. All right, maybe you just started dating this person. You like them very much, but you feel like it's too much for you. Okay, at least maybe at the moment. All right. Now, if you're coupled with this person, maybe you feel like you got to change because you have so many doubts of where things are going, and you're worried about if this relationship is going to continue or not. Okay. Now, energy is evolving on your side. You have here the Queen of Pentacles. Now, what this symbolizes that you are going for more of a solid, tangible future. Okay, a more tangible path. Okay, perhaps what this person is offering you, or the things that they're saying, you're not believing them, and you prefer to just do your own thing and rely on yourself than rely on this other person. Okay, so you got here the Queen of Pentacles, solid woman. You know, it's an earth sign. So you feel like, okay, now it's all up to you. Okay, you're the one that has to make the move now, because you kind of don't feel like very strong about this person, about their capabilities. Now, actions that you'll take, you have an idea. Okay, maybe not now. Sorry, not now. Later on, you're going to have an idea about perhaps trying to make things work again. Okay, a proposition. So you're probably going to be thinking about what could you do to help improve this relationship or make this work. Now, on their side, I want to talk about their side. You got here the King of Rods. This is their foundation. They got a vision, and they could be the feisty type that they want. They go after what they get. Sorry, they go after what they want. So they feel like they are the man, even if it's a woman. Okay, they are the one with the pants on. Okay, and this is their decision. They do as they want. They feel like they're in control. This is their foundation. All right, they want to be in control. Now, how they see themselves as a very feisty person that jumps over things, over obstacles really quickly, and they get over things very quickly. They could have a very strong temperament at the moment. They could be feeling argumentative, okay? But they're on speed, okay? They want things quickly done. Like, they have this momentum going on. They have here a lot of fire in their side. All right. What they see you, how they see you, you have here the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. These people might see you like a person that has to reevaluate stuff again because plan A didn't work. So now you have to go more for plan B because plan A didn't work. So this is how they perceive you. Okay. And perhaps they feel like they don't have time for that. They don't have time to be planning step by step. They don't have time to be cautious, you know. It's more time of taking action, and this is on their side. Okay. So I could see why you could perhaps be very worried about them, because they are like, all right, it's my life. I do as I want. I do as I please kind of attitude here on this side. Energies that are evolving on their side, they have here the Empress. Okay, this is more of a toned down energy than what this over here we have here. And it's more of a grounded energy, more of a home-like energy. Okay, and perhaps they're going to come to their senses and they're going to say, all right, I have to settle down. I have to be more careful. I have to be more softer. I have to be careful. You know, I have to be more tactful. Okay. But yet, then they have the Emperor again. Now, this person could probably be an Aries, could be a Leo, could be a Sagittarius, or could have a rising sign in any of those signs. It could have a stellium, okay? This is what I'm picking up, because apparently, like, you're too slow for them, you know? Like, that's how they perceive you. But you're worried about their behavior, you know? Their unstable behavior. Now they have the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor is very, very similar to the King of Rods. The Emperor, he also goes after what he wants, but he's more of a conqueror. Conquest. Okay. Now, as a result, we have here the Ace of Cups. This is good news. Okay. The Ace of Cups symbolizes a message. Alright. Love. It symbolizes rare feelings being communicated. It also symbolizes marriage, you know. So as a result, I see a lot of turmoil here, but I see that you do come together with this person and you do meet at the same ground. Okay. Now, this is how you see the situation. Okay. This is how he sees the situation. There's very, very strong cards, let me tell you. You got here the Four of Wands. How you see the situation, you're rejoicing. You're like, yes, finally. Like, finally, I got things, you know, under control. I feel more calmer now because maybe you guys spoke calmly about what you wanted. Okay. On his side, I see death. Okay. And maybe he's thinking of changing his ways or her ways. Okay. Maybe they're thinking about changing this feisty attitude, okay, or this reckless behavior, or, you know, they're just trying to change their ways so you won't be doubtful. But I gotta say here a word of caution. You got here the Moon, and this is the card that was extra. When you have the Moon in a reading, it symbolizes that there are deceits, there are lies going on, and there's things that aren't what they seem. Okay. So perhaps you really have to keep an eye on this person and what they're saying to you, because there are certain things that are in the gray area here that they might be lying about, that they might be concealing. Okay. And maybe everything feels good to you, like everything's completed, everything's going well, and thank God, and you're rejoicing that everything, you know. But remember, the tendency that I see here is a very unsteady energy. Okay. And people don't just change overnight. Okay. They might change for a week or two, or a month or 2 months, but you gotta really keep an eye on them. Okay. And again, they see you like a very slow process person. Maybe you have to approach them from an angle like you're non-threatening. Okay, like you're just here to have fun, because if you're gonna be in a very serious mode, they're probably gonna dip. They're probably gonna run away. Okay, they're probably gonna feel like, okay, this is too much responsibility. I can't, you know, I need to live my life. I'm a free spirit kind of thing. Okay, so you're gonna have to approach them like, I don't want nothing. I just want to have fun. I just want to like your company. I just want to be around you. I just want to, you know, that type of deal. Because if you go more into an earth behavior, like I want to settle down, I want, you know, I want to have a house, I want to have kids, this type of deal, like this is like an earth kind of deal, and that could probably scare someone with a lot of fire in them. All right. So when you say you don't want a relationship, when you say you don't want anything serious, when you say you just want to have fun, then it's kind of like, I'm open to somebody else. Okay, it's not just you. You're not that important. So then that creates like, okay, it takes their defenses down, and then they go and they chase you, and you become the target for them. You know what I mean? So this is something that you have to really consider, and this is probably why you're doubtful. You're feeling doubtful. You're feeling like, oh, it's too good to be true. Like, this person not gonna call me. Okay, this person not gonna get with me. This person is too far off my reach. I gotta change. You know, I gotta change to somebody else, because I see them like they don't probably know what they want. They might be confused, might be worried about something else. But at the end, you're gonna come to your senses, and you're gonna be like, okay, you know, I'm gonna do things my own way. You know, I'm gonna do things for myself, but I have a proposition for them. All right, maybe I could see them, you know, certain days and see how this goes, where this leads to. Okay, maybe I don't give them my whole attention, you know, but at least I give them a little bit of a window open of opportunity and see if they change. Okay, and on their side, they want to be a little bit more tactful. Okay, as you can see here with the Empress, they want to be a little bit more tactful, but they got that overpowering energy, you know. And like I said, be careful, because they may not be saying the truth. They may not be telling the whole story about how things are going. Okay, and you know, you have to really watch out for that, because then that creates a whole other problems. Okay, so this is the reading for this week, and I love this type of reading because it's very precise about the energies that take place. I've done it so many times, and it's my go-to reading. So I want you guys to let me know, you know, how it goes. All right, so I guess we're done here for this reading, and if you guys like this reading, please subscribe and like, and share to anybody that might benefit from this reading, that needs it. And if you want, press the notification button to let you know when I've uploaded the next video. You could find me on my social media also. And if you guys want an in-depth personal reading of your personal situation, let me know. The links are below, and I really hope this goes well for you. Okay, be patient. All right, next reading. Okay, so we're gonna read the Purple Stoned stack, and I'm gonna shuffle first. Let's try it. Let's shuffle. Okay, so let's turn it around. Okay, so I see here that there's something that you're working on. Okay, it's the foundation of it. Like, there's something that's developing for you that you're taking your time to work on in terms of this relationship that you have with this other person. Mind you, when I say relationship, if you're single, it's the relationship that you have with this person. Not that it means that it's official relationship, but it means that it's what's going on between you and this other person, okay? Just to make it clear. You see yourself as a person that has a lot of patience, okay? Now, perhaps this person is going through a lot in their life, or there's something that recently went on that affected them, because I see here the Ten of Swords, okay? And this is how you perceive them to be, okay? You perceive them to be like a little bit negative, okay? It could be grouchy. Maybe at the moment they recently went through a crisis or something. And perhaps this is why you're being patient about it, okay? You have here the card of Temperance, as you can see here. Okay. Now, energies that are developing on your side is the Queen of Cups. You have here the Queen of Cups, meaning that you're being very observant, okay? Observing them, how they're doing, and Now, on their side, on their side, we have here the Lovers, okay? And this is their foundation, a relationship. This is very interesting, okay? This is of what's of importance to them, of what's on their mind, and it's the Lovers, okay? It's a connection, a very strong connection, okay? And I think it has to do with you, all right? Because I mean, according to how the cards are that I see here, I think it really does have to do with you, okay? Now, how they see themselves, they have here this card, the Peace card. And currently, they're undergoing some... I think that what you're perceiving from them is actually true, because they're actually going through some through some time where they feel like they gotta calm down and take a step back and reevaluate things, because they got here the Two of Swords. They have to make some sort of decisions in their life, okay? And perhaps it has to do with the relationship that they're with, that wishes with you, okay? In relations to you. And like I said, if you're not in a relationship with this person, it means in relation to you, okay? What they're gonna do in relations to you, okay? And perhaps this is why you're taking a step back and you're working on yourself, perhaps, as you can see here, because you're trying to give this person space. You're trying to give this person time to think, okay? Time to think about, you know, what they really want, if it's you they want, all right? Now, I see here that they perhaps see you a bit pushy and perhaps a bit defensive. It's weird, because in this side, you're kind of like keeping to yourself and you're kind of evolving to being quiet, but over here we have here a defensive card, so it's kind of strange. But this is how they perceive you. They perceive you as a bit defensive, okay? Maybe there was an argument or a conversation that took place between you and this person, and perhaps you laid yourself the law and you said, all right, I'm just going to be doing my thing over here. You go ahead and do what you want to do, but I'm going to just be doing my thing. And whenever you're ready to, commit, or whenever you want to take this relationship serious, then you come over to my side, okay? So perhaps they see you like that, like you're defending yourself, okay? You're defending your honor. Energy is taking place on their side. They have the Queen of Swords. Now, I see here that perhaps, and it's very similar in a way to this card, it's a Swords card. They're being very logical about this relationship. They don't want to make any mistakes, okay? They want to make sure they got every detail. And the Queen of Swords is not a very lovable person in terms of emotion, love. She thinks more with her head, okay? This archetype is more about thinking with the head, okay? It has nothing to do with thinking with feeling with the heart, but more ruling with the head and making sure that they don't miss anything, okay? So when they move forward with confidence, okay? And they don't make any mistakes. Now, energies that I see, actions that I see you taking, you have here the King of Swords. Now, for you, you're going to cut ties, potentially, with this person, okay? You're going to want to just cut connections, at least for a while, and see how they deal with it. Okay, that's probably your strategy, because you're observing here with the Queen of Cups. You're being observant, so perhaps the best idea that will come to you will be to cut ties with this person, okay? And see how you're pretty crafty at the moment, okay? You're pretty crafty in your way. How do you get this person? And I think your method would be just withdrawing back, okay, and giving them their space. That's their ultimatum, Either they come all the way in, or they don't come at all. energies that I see this person, or sorry, actions that I see this person taking towards you, you have here the World. I feel like they're done thinking. Like after they go through this period of isolation and, you know, of silence, then they'll come to their senses, okay? And then they'll just make the decision. Because you got here the World. They got here the World. So something that started is going to be brought into a completion. Okay, and obviously it's got to be with mind, with thinking of what they're going to do in terms of this relationship, because this is what it's speaking about. It's speaking about thinking and being in a time where you're just being logical about things. Now, as a result, we got here the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is a very, very romantic card. Okay, it's very, very opened. It's very, very open, romantic, sweet, lovable card, creative card. Okay, it's actually a prototype. It's actually an archetype, but it could pertain to a situation where you guys speak about how you feel. Okay, how you truly feel about each other. Okay, so I think that it's going to be good that this person has their own time alone. Okay, and I think you're doing great giving them their space and working on yourself, because the way you'll perceive this interaction that you guys will have is the 10 of Cups. Okay, so I see here that you're going to be very, very happy and fulfilled that you guys got together and that this person finally came to their senses and that they made a decision. Okay. Now we got here the Star. Okay, the Star is a card of hopes, of inspiration, and of wishes coming true. And for their part, the way they see this interaction is that they see inspiration for the future of what this relationship might lead to. Okay, so overall what I see here is a very, very good reading in terms of how it's going. Now remember, I like to do a reading like at least every week to see how relationships progress, because remember, things do change. Life is not, written in stone, but these are the current energies of what is taking place between you and this other person at the current moment. Okay, the way they perceive you, the way that you perceive them. So I believe that you're doing the right thing of giving this person space. Okay, this person just needs a lot of space because they're in a time where they're like in the zone. They just need to figure things out, and perhaps you and that person said things to each other that were cruel. Okay, and you battled it out. You got your point across, but at the end, I think it was a good idea, because now, they either stay or they go, and they know they have an ultimatum. They know that you're being serious because you got here the Queen of Swords. They know that you really mean it, that you're not playing around. And here you are, you're just observing them. You're just seeing their every move to see what they're going to do. What is their move? And after a while, you might not even see any, you might not even hear from them. Because you're just going to be like, screw that. I'm just going to cut ties with this person. Okay? I'm just going to cut ties with this person. And they're being they're going to be very vindictive. They're going to be cold. They're going to be, calculating for a while, because they're in this state. But after a while, we got here the World. Okay, their actions. So I believe that they are the ones that are going to come to you. They're the ones that are going to come walking up to you, calling you. Because then there's going to be the meeting and merging of communication. Okay, of feelings, of rare feelings, and of romantic stuff. Okay. So, I feel like it's very positive, but you just have to be patient. Okay, and you got to do what you got to do. If you got to cut this person off, cut them off. Because that's going to show them that you're being very serious. As a result, like I said here, this is very positive. Everything ends well. And as a result, after they merge with you and they get things straight out, then they're going to look into the future. And they're going to perhaps start making some plans. Okay, some real plans. Because the star has to do with Aquarius, has to do with the future. Has to do with thinking about the future. So yeah, I think this is it for this reading. It's pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so I think I'm done here. And if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share to anybody that might benefit from having a reading. I love reading. Also, I put my social media here so that you are notified when a video does come up, like every week. And also, if you guys want a personal reading, let me know in the links below. I do personal consultations for people who want an in-depth look at what's going on in their life. Okay? Alright guys, thank you. I want to wish you the best of luck and namaste. Okay, so we're going to do the green stone stack. Alright, so let's shuffle. Okay, so this side over here is his and or hers, and this side over here represents you. Okay. Okay, so where do I start? Let's start with you. The foundation of the situation that's going on with you in relation to this person. Now, when I say relationship, if you're not in a relationship, what I'm trying to say is the relationship to this person, like how you relate to this person, okay? Now, the foundation is you're very, very tired. Okay, you have here the Knight of Pentacles. It seems like you've been through a lot, and I would say a lot through the past months, through the past years, because the Knight of Pentacles has to do with long-term things, okay? So you feel like you're tired, okay? Like you've been a long, long way, and now you just want to reap the benefits of things. You don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to struggle anymore. You don't want to put the effort anymore, okay? But you are. You have here the Knight of Swords. The way you see yourself is you see yourself like the hunter, like the person that goes over after their goals, okay? The one that pursues the person. So it seems to me here like you're tired, but you still keep going forward because you love this person a lot, okay? So you have here the Knight of Swords as the way you perceive yourself, a person that's driven, and that doesn't stop until they get what they want, okay? Now, the way that you perceive this other person is that they are going through a lot of movements, a lot of things at the same time, okay? We have here the Wheel of Fortune. So you perceive like they could probably say in one instance that they're going to do something, and then the other instance they say that they're going to do something different. So it's kind of hard to predict what these people are up to. Okay, you really don't know, so you see them like a changing wheel of fortune, that the wheel will just keep spinning, but there's no real outcome. Okay, now actions that are evolving on your side, you have here the Ace of Rods. Okay, you're planning to take action, and I know you're tired, but you're still planning to make that last attempt, and I gotta say, be careful, because you could burn your adrenals real quickly. You could really burn your adrenals, and once you get really tired, there's gonna be a time where you're not gonna be able to come out of your bed, like you feel like you're too tired. And let me tell you something, after that, you're gonna attempt to meet with this person. Okay, you're gonna attempt to mend any arguments that took place. You're gonna try to attempt to get yourself with this person again, get in the right path. Now, in terms of this other person, okay, the foundation that I see in this relationship is that they feel like they're not getting what they want, okay, or the offers fall below expectations. Okay, as you can see here, someone's offering them a cup, but they're looking at it like saying, I kind of don't want it, They feel like perhaps they're rethinking things, and they're not quite sure about things, okay? So we have here the Four of Swords. How they see you like the Priestess, okay, like a very, very knowledgeable woman. Now, perhaps they see you as a woman that knows what she wants in life, very educated, probably been to college, had good schoolings, but knows a lot, okay? They probably think you're psychic, okay, because the Priestess also denotes to wisdom, to vision, to knowledge, to seeing, to being a seer. So they could be perceiving you like a person that, could see through the veils of illusion, So they could see you like a person that could see through deception. Okay, they could see you as a person that sees through deception. Now, they're gonna draw the line. They got here the Nine of Wands. This is the energy that is getting ready to take place. Okay, the drawing of the line. Okay, and they look like they're pretty much holding back. Like there's something that they don't want, okay, or there's something they're trying to avoid, all right, at the moment. Maybe you guys had an argument, and maybe they did not agree to anything that you were saying, okay. Now, energy is evolving on their side. They got here the Magician, okay. Now, this could mean that perhaps they're thinking of an idea or of a way to communicate with you that's gonna be valid to you, okay? That they could make a point that you could understand, and that things could move on a lot smoother, okay? As a result, I see here the Ten of Wands. We got here the Ten of Wands, and it speaks of a situation where one feels suppressed, okay? There's a lot of suppression. It's a very heavy energy, okay? People have not come to their, people have not resolved their issues, okay? And it feels like a very, very big struggle, okay? So when you guys meet up again, there could be a lot of things that are unclear, okay? A lot of confusion, and he could probably be resisting in a way, and you guys just don't, you're not in the same boat, okay? Now, how you feel about this meeting, you have here the Tower. Like, things are going to change for you. Like, you're just not going to resist it. You're just not going to want that to happen, okay? You're the type of person that wants things your way. You have here the Knight of Swords. So you're not going to stand a chance of anything going a way that you don't want it to go, okay? And the Tower symbolizes a phase where your ego gets destroyed and things change. It's kind of like a shaking of yourself, when it's kind of like a shaking of the situation. Okay, and over here for him we have here the Five of Swords. Okay, struggle, arguments. So this person is not going to be inclined to taking your side, okay, or being in the same boat with you. So there's something that they're resisting. And this whole reading, like the way that I see the cards, that the way that they're laid out, the way that I see things is that you're the one that's putting a lot of effort here, okay? And this person is being more receptive, more less active. Okay, we have here the Four of Swords. They're being very, very less active, but you're the one that's being active here. Okay, and for them, whatever it is that you're offering them, it's not enough, and you're just tired. So you're gonna have to hold back a little bit on your energy reserves and let these people be for a little while. Because if you try to, speak with them, and they're open to speaking to you, by the way, because they have here the Magician. But for some reason, you guys don't meet eye to eye. Okay, that concerns me, because if you're putting all this energy and they're like, holding back, they kind of don't want to interact, but then they decide to. Could it be that you're just being a little bit too pushy? Why do we have the Ten of Wands? I believe that if you do hold back a little bit, if you do give them their space, they might in turn be a little bit more susceptible to hearing you out, But I really, really don't like the outcome of the Tower and the Five of Wands. Like, it just speaks chaos, And this is not a set in stone thing, okay? I usually like to read this every week, when I'm seeing someone or dating someone, because it gives you an insight of the energies that are going to take place within a whole week, okay? I really don't suggest you seeing multiple readings at once, because it will confuse your subconscious, okay? So you really have to, what I would say is hold back a little bit, and, try not to contact them. Try to take a little breather, because you might be making things a lot worse. And you don't want to get to that point where you completely push them away, and scare them away. You do have a lot of force, because you do have the Knight of Swords, okay? But you kind of have to go with the flow. If they're retreating and they're just backing off, I think the best thing you could do is back off yourself, so that they don't get defensive, okay? We have here the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is kind of like a time where you're like, that's it. Okay, enough is enough. I'm drawing the line, kind of thing. And this is, like I said, this is energies that are evolving on their side. So you just don't want to be, and try not to be prying of them, because they do see you like the priestess, like a person that's psychic, and that you could see through, things that they have done that they don't want you to know, obviously. But try not to be questioning too much, because they see you like that, and that could scare them away, okay? And you do have a chance, because they are being open. They have the Magician. They're open for communication. They're open to state their opinion and where they stand. But it's heavy. It's too heavy to carry. And perhaps something that they offer you, you're not willing to take it. Like, okay, that's it. You got the Tower there. It's destruction. No way, this can't be. Let it go, because if you do hold on to that, you're going to destroy the whole possibility. They might not want to be in your life anymore, So it's best to have them around. Stay cool and show them another side of yourself that they don't know of, and draw them in, instead of being head first like the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands, because you're just ready. You got all the energy. This energy is evolving in your side. But like I said, they're drawing the line. Okay, and I know you want to be with this person, because you have here the Two of Cups. You're dying to be with this person. They're open, but there's something that is too heavy, and it could be your energy. So it's something that you really, really have to check. okay? Because you don't want to scare them away. All right. So I think that this is pretty much the reading that I'm getting here, the energy that I'm getting here, and I think I'm pretty much done. And yeah, I really hope that it goes well for you. And if you want a personal in-depth reading of this situation, contact me on the links below. If you like this video, if it was helpful, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Please hit the notification button, as I will be posting weekly, and so you won't miss it. And also I put my social media just in case you want to follow it, in case you want to know when I post. I always give a little notice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I really wish you guys the best, and see you next time.